advertising for free, I'm making everything free for everyone, trying to help as many people as possible, they'll get points, and these points convert to shares. At the end of the year, I'll work out how many shares you have. So you have 10 shares, I have 10 shares. That means we got a 50-50 split. So 50% of the 50%, so you got 25% of what the website's earned in advertising revenue from other advertisers, and I get also 25%, which is 50% of 50%, because 50 is 50 for the company, 50 for the community. Do you want to add something, Ashraf?
Well, that's a really good direction we're going, because what people like Facebook are currently doing, they're just harvesting the investment for themselves. Now, there's been other social communities that did provide like a percentage of the advertisement fee, but they weren't successful because their community themselves was just a way to cash in on what other social connectors are doing. But at least with targeted sites, targeted, like if you're doing a snowboarding website, a halal website, at least you have a powerful community that people who want to target that economy will grow, and you yourself as a user will prosper from it. So it's a very, like, I commend you for doing it that way. Yeah. Is there any catches to these shares?
Well, there are catches, and thank you very much for actually mentioning. These free shares, you can actually gain them and you can lose them, right? Now, you gain them by accumulating points, activities, but if you just sign up, I mean, a lot of people, they thought, yeah, I was free shares, I'll sign up, right? They've just signed up, they didn't even upload a picture, they didn't even put correct details about themselves, they put fake details, they don't qualify for anything. The system catches them out. They'll accumulate points, but then it will just null them out, and effectively they'll earn nothing.
All right.
Right? So they have to put actual details. They have to be genuine. They have to be a genuine business. They have to put the real name, the real date of birth. Because I need to have all this detail when I'm paying them. Yeah. At the end of the year, I need to pay into an account. I need to pay a person. There has to be the correct, the name has to tally with the name on the bank. Otherwise, how can I send them?
It's not about building a spam network. You actually want actual people.
Actual people.
So we can partner with them, we can advertise with them, we can help promote our businesses together.
And the whole idea isn't just about them earning money by, you know, contributing into the community. The whole idea is they are building their own business, but also we identify their skill, and we might need their skill. Say, for example, there was a lawyer or a specialist in a particular field, and I'm doing a business that requires a lawyer, and I say, well, he's in the community, let's take him in, let's joint venture with him. So the whole idea is I'm trying to get all the members in the community to participate and joint venture together and collaborate together to create something bigger for everyone. But my philosophy is together, everyone achieves more. And Wave as well, we all value each other. Wave team.
Wave team.
We all value each other, and together everyone achieves more. That's the philosophy, effectively, of Yumacom, is to get people to work together. And on top of that, the revenue that comes into the site, 50-50 split. 50% for Yumacom, 50% for the members.
Do you recommend other businesses out there to follow that suit of always partnering with other people to grow?
Yeah.
Or should they always try growing themselves?
Well, you should always try to utilize the resources that's out there, because you might not be an expert in everything. You might be a specialist in one area, but there's someone that's a specialist in a different area, and if you collaborate together and you joint venture together, you can create something even bigger. And I'm trying to get the community, especially Muslims, even non-Muslims are more than welcome to join Yumacom, but I'm just trying to get the Muslims to work together, to learn to joint venture and work together like other ethnic minorities. At the moment, people just are so divided, everyone's competing. You open a restaurant, I try to open a restaurant right next door to you, instead of thinking, well, what service can I add to you so we can actually work together. So if you open a restaurant that's selling fish, well, I don't know, fish restaurant, instead of me opening a fish restaurant, let me open a halal chicken restaurant. Instead of saying, right, okay, this guy, Ashraf, is making money out of a fish restaurant, let me just compete just next door to him and open the same thing because there's money in that. You shouldn't be copying people, trying to take it to the next level. See something that can complement your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one good thing. So yeah, the good thing as well is mobile industry. The mobile industry, very quickly, Ashraf, I want you to tell me about that. You know, how can people benefit from that? Because I met up with the marketing director of Facebook, and he was doing a seminar, and he mentioned in the seminar that basically 25% of the traffic or the members are now logging onto the site through mobile phones, and more companies are moving to the mobiles and iPhones applications. So you want to add quickly something to do with the mobile side?
Sure. So in the past, we've had a boom in the shareware industry, and then we had a boom in the websites. You know, in 2000, there was the whole web bubble. Now we've got a huge growing industry in mobile programs, in which you can have like an actual application, like a website of your product on an actual widget that you can pick and run on your phone. Now you can use this for marketing, you can use this for branding, you can use this for anything really, but the point of using this is you get a lot of views. You get Apple, you get Google, Android, you get Symbian. They advertise your products for you, and they have a lot of customers going in, and these aren't just customers that want free things. The average customers, because it's a new thing, people are willing to pay money for these products. So not only can you brand your company, your website, you can actually find this as a new revenue income. So not only if you do have a website where you get 25% more users on average, say, you can also market your website, and you can also make money this way. And it doesn't even have to be that good. I mean, at the moment, if you're trying to make like a PC, Mac application, you really have to provide a sophisticated system. But because this is a new technology, you can have something very simple, but you know, just a little gimmicky thing, and people will pay for it. I think the average is, if you provide a demo version for free, they call it a light version, 50% of the people who download the demo version usually buy the paid version if it's on the lower tier of money.
So Ashraf, this is all really fantastic, and we're running near to the end of the show, but we've got a caller. All right. Now, he was asking a question. They actually told me the question. He was asking, basically, is there any short-term loans from the government? I've talked about all this fancy stuff from the government and tax credit and all that stuff. He wants to know if there's any sort of loans. The answer is, yes, there is. There is a guaranteed small loans guaranteed scheme, right, which goes through the bank. However, being Muslims, we can't go into interest. Okay, so we can't go into interest. So you have to look at that. They have this guaranteed loan scheme, but it's interest-based. It's a low-interest thing, so I personally would avoid it. I would try to start the business with what you've got. So if you've got, you know, £10,000, try to build a business like Ashraf said with that £10,000. Don't try to borrow money. Don't think about the big idea. Try to build your business organically. Build organically. Most of the successful business people, even you mentioned a few, they built a business organically. They never went out there and they started borrowing money. There are only very few that have done that and have actually succeeded.
So the key is scale down your idea. If your idea requires a lot of funding, scale it down, try to make profit that way, and inshallah it will grow and it will boom. I mean, I know a lot of graduates are graduating right now and they're unemployed. They can use these incentives that you provided by the government to just kickstart their career. I mean, honestly, I've been working in a professional business for a long time now, and it's more fun. You can get a lot more done if you go on your own.
Well, we've only got a few seconds to go, and you know, this is really exciting. We've got so much to cover. We didn't even touch the surface. We didn't talk about accounting and taxation and the bookkeeping system. However, we'll have to go into that, inshallah, in the next series. So, inshallah, next week, we can even have a guest with us as well. And we can talk about, you know, a bookkeeping system, what kind of records. Just very lightly, we'll mention that you have to keep records for about 5 years, right? Because at any point in those 5 years, you can get an audit check, right? And a tax inspector can come in and say, right, okay, where's your record for, you know, 1990 something or the year 2005, you know. So you need to have those records, okay? So inshallah, viewers, next week we'll continue on. We'll have part 3 for this, and we'll go into accounting and taxation. So inshallah, see you next week on I Mean Business at 9 p.m. only on Sky 826. Assalamu alaikum.